Welcome. Wishing you all a very happy Indian Republic Day. And on behalf of Kaizen, I would like to thank all the students, parents, space enthusiasts, and overall 256 registrants, which we are hoping would join this call soon, for joining us this evening and to be part of one of the most prestigious moments in our life. I think we'll wait maybe a couple of minutes until most of the people are joined in. Maybe just a minute or so. Thank you. Yeah, I hope everybody is having a good India's Republic Day. 76 years of Republic Day India has completed. And on today's Republic Day, we are honored with the presence of the Padma Shri recipient, a world-renowned space scientist, and fondly addressed as the Moon Man of India, Dr. Anand Rai, sir. We welcome you, sir, on behalf of Kaizen and EduTech for Space teams. Thank you so much for taking our time to be here. It's our privilege.
Did you know? Investing in new skills today is the key to unlocking tomorrow's opportunities. At Kaizen, we provide your child with hands-on experience to help them develop essential skills for success. We prioritize skill development in areas like effective communication, creativity, problem solving, leadership, and critical thinking. Through engaging courses such as photography, space science, chess, STEM robotics, communication and language training, and more. All programs are led by professional instructors who ensure that your child masters their skills at their own pace, guiding them every step of the way.
It's been very great because I got to see planets like Venus, Saturn, and the most important of all, Jupiter. I got to see the moon and even another galaxy called the Andromeda Galaxy. It's been a very great day. I hope I get to experience more of this. Thank you.
We're so proud of the steady growth we see in our participants, with parents consistently sharing positive feedback.
Thank you, Kaizen, very much for organizing this. It was a well-organized program. Thank you.
Secure a brighter future for your child. Let Kaizen help them learn, transform, and inspire. Contact us today to explore all the exciting possibilities. Did you
And these are just some snippets from our space science program. So I would just like to take the opportunity to speak about Kaizen as well. So we are based on the Japanese philosophy that means continuous change. The team at Kaizen aims to accomplish growth for individuals through our many programs that are aimed at children's skill development, language training, social event management, education support, and lifestyle coaching. So, with the commitment to build skills and knowledge of our future generations, Kaizen is very happy to share the successful completion of the Kaizen Space Science Program, which was a unique 12 weeks hybrid program conducted on site and online by our esteemed knowledge partner, Dr. Sri Sudha Vishwanathan, the founder and CEO of EduTech for Space, who personally crafted the enriching modules to suit the needs of learners from various age groups. Thank you so much, Dr. Sudha. It was a very special, one-of-its-kind program, and all the students, including myself, would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude for bringing exceptional knowledge and skill sets. Whether it was the on-site classes to build our own constellations through the Arduino programming, or the soldering on the chips to create our own astrobots. All of these coupled with the online knowledge sessions have lasted a big impact on our minds and further intrigued us to know more about the wonders of space outside. The stargazing night as well was a special treat for us all, where our families and friends came together to witness the stars galore, the planets, and the Jupiter alignment. We also saw the Andromeda Galaxy, which was an amazing experience. The world of space science is so fascinating, and our journey to exploration has just begun. On that note, I would like to invite our dynamic facilitator and ex-ISRO scientist herself, Dr. Sri Sudha Vishwanathan, to please welcome the chief guest of the session today, Dr. Minuswamy Annadurai. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Ananya. Yes, it is indeed a pleasure. Dear students, good evening. It's truly an honor and privilege to introduce a remarkable personality whose achievements have inspired countless individuals across the globe. Today, we welcome none other than Padma Shri Dr. Minuswamy Annadurai, fondly known as the Moon Man of India, a title he rightfully earned as the project director of Chandrayaan-1, India's first lunar mission. Under his guidance, this groundbreaking mission not only marked India's presence on the moon, but also played a pivotal role in the discovery of water molecules on its surface, a discovery that has forever changed the world's understanding of lunar science in the year 2008. Beyond the moon, Dr. Annadurai has had his eyes on the stars, serving as a program director for Mars Orbiter mission, or the Mangalyaan, which made India the first country in the world to reach Martian orbit in its very first attempt. This incredible feat stands as a testament to his visionary leadership and unparalleled dedication to advancing space exploration. With over 3 decades of experience at the Indian Space Research Organization and also serving as the director of UR Rao Satellite Center, that is the Satellite Center of ISRO and Indian Satellites. Dr. Annadurai has been instrumental in shaping India's space program by overseeing numerous satellite missions of ISRO as well. His contributions have earned him several prestigious accolades from Government of India, including the Padma Shri, one of India's highest civilian honors. He has also received hundreds of awards from reputed professional bodies across India and the globe, academia and universities, public and social forums across the globe. Post his tenure in ISRO, he is guiding numerous innovative technical startups and also charity associations. But beyond his technical brilliance, Dr. Annadurai is a passionate advocate for inspiring young minds. He believes in the power of science and technology to transform lives and uplift societies. A village boy turned veteran space researcher, his efforts to bridge the gap between the science and common man have made him a role model for students, educators, and professionals alike. He is the honorary patron of EduTech for Space UAE, a pioneer in online space education in UAE. My mentor, guru, my role model, his visionary leadership and guidance at EduTech for Space is instrumental in shaping the ongoing successful student satellite project called Mahasat at BITS Pilani Dubai campus, and also devising curriculum and introducing space science and technology to school students right from the early age of 7 years. Today, we have the rare opportunity to hear from this visionary leader, a scientist, an educator, a true pioneer. Please join me in giving a warm and enthusiastic welcome to Padma Shri Dr. Mileswamy Annaduri. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Shudha. And now I think now you have both of you joined together. For me, it's the first intro, and I'm seeing even now a good number of people are joining and enthusiastically waiting in a queue to ask some questions. So I could understand today on the eve of India's Republic Day, and the new generation is enthusiasm and energy. Let me also join with you, congratulating the people for this particular event to come today. And if you don't mind, there's not much of a time because a lot of people are asking questions. Can I take some 5 or 6 view graphs so that I can share? Present, I can do it now. I can share.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Are you able to see? Share not taking. It's holding. Okay.
I think, is the screen frozen?
Yes.
Yes. I
Please
think,
hold on.
so let's, yeah, sir is sharing now. Yes.
Okay. It's so nice to see so many students with your videos on and so excited and eager to listen to what Sir is going to say. We're just going to wait a couple of minutes. I think there's some technical issues from Sir's side, but it is very heartwarming to know that we have 148 participants in the meeting today. Thank you all for taking the time to join us. And if
Yes, it's
anyone... Sorry.
Hi all, it's an honor to meet the Moon Man of India and to listen from him. So I think it's a great deal on a Republic Day to hear from him, you know. I think there is
Hello?
some...
Yes,
sir.
some issue.
Yeah.
I brought that, but I'm not able to go into video, slideshow mode.
Oh, okay.
Because the control after it's taken over. It looks a lot of mirroring is taking place. That is creating a problem for me.
Okay.
What can I do on it? A lot of mirroring taking place. I'm not able to take the control of this.
Sir,
Ah.
if you share, you want someone else to present for you, sir, in that case?
I can do that. I can send it also to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
What can I do? May I send that?
you just send it by WhatsApp, sir. I will just forward it and we can take it up. Yeah.
Okay, fine. WhatsApp maybe 1 minute on WhatsApp may be difficult again and again.
Yeah, mail. You can mail it, sir.
1 minute. Let me try once again.
Okay, sir.
Now I'm able to share it, comes there, but afterwards it is it's getting like an issue. Oh, now onwards, the cursor is taking as something else. That presentation is better like that, but I'm not able to do that here. Let me go. The moment I connect, it gets into a problem. No, that's it. You can annotate and something is happening. Okay, I think I'll go without a presentation, correct? Okay.
Yes, sir. You can just probably the slides can go this way around and you can go without the presentation. This mode also should work. If not, if you can just scroll down.
It's not able to scroll down. That the whole entire issue is that.
Oh, whole issue is that. Okay,
yeah,
sir.
whole issue is that because
Sir, you start without the presentation. Meanwhile, you just send this. We will see. What we can do, sir. If something else has to be played.
Okay, fine. Okay. Siri Sudha Viswanathan. No, it's 75. Okay. The whole thing is I'm not able to share it. Okay, I send it to by mail. Then I'll.
Okay, sir. And meanwhile, you can start your speech. We will try to.
Yeah. Fine. Okay. Anyway, so sorry for the interruption because I thought initially you'll talk, but in the meantime, I had an opportunity. Hope you are able to hear me now.
Yes, sir.
The recently the Gulf CPSC principals meet. Shared because the emergence of AI when it's coming, how it affects, how it improves, how it affects, how the curricular point of view, the school education, how it's going to shape. Like that, we had some sort of a discussion was going on. So my presentation was centering around that. I thought I can put it there, but notwithstanding that, probably you will able to, you will be seeing one thing is how something called education itself got evolved. You look at here, the humans are being called as the social animal. That means animal. From the animal kingdom, we deviated and graduated ourselves to a way how effectively we can use the resources of the world in a better way for us to live, for the food, shelter, education, movement, communication, for many sort of enjoyments. We deviated and came back. So that is because we become a social animal. It is not everybody has grown like that. But some people, each generation, you look at here, the handful of the people, they invented something or discovered something and put the things together. Okay, looking at the nature, looking at the need or something like that, they put together, starting from the Stone Age, and then for hunting, then coming farming is coming, then the slowly industry has come, industrial revolution has come, then the computers have come. So like that, many evaluations started taking place, and that was being done for not for the entire humanity, but it's a handful of people. But still, human being a social animal, whatever somebody discovers, invents, keep percolates down the line for various reasons, and that goes across. That's why now today, when we are talking about I am sitting in Bangalore, you are sitting in your residence, we are able to talk together. This somebody enabled it, correct? Now, and we are making use of it. So this is how the evolution of many things has come. In the process, now that means slowly look at here, when we started as an original animal versus today's concern, physical strength of ours is much lesser than the physical strength of possibly the young, our old generation, new generation, they were among the animal kingdom. That means when we started using less and less our muscle power for either for the movement or for the working point of view, for very many things. Originally, how the people work versus originally now we are doing physical strength, we are very less using. So physically, we are not as strong as originally our the forefathers were there, but mentally and the way intellectually, even though every generation few thousand people have done, but the next generation has taken whatever those people invented, made use of it. Okay, and like that we have grown like that. Whatever we are seeing now, Google Meet is not, we have not invented, somebody has grown, but when we making use, we are definitely better than what our previous generation was. Okay, so this is how the whole thing got evolved. Yeah. So now we look at here, this is what I told here. That means what all every human being is concerned, how from the infancy, how we are evaluated each generation. Okay, that the hunting society has become, then become agrarian society has become, but that also initially few people have discovered, but other people joined that. So then the industry stream has come, industrial revolution has come. So subsequently, thousands of people joined together, either the part of the industry workers or the new gadgets makers or users of that. Similarly, the computers also, computer revolution also has come. So somebody has invented few people of them, then many of them started producing it, and huge number of people started using it. Okay, that means invention, then multiplying the number, then making use of them. Like that, it's keep going. So in the process, as I told, physically our work requirement has come down, but mentally we are our fathers of chimpanzees. But still chimpanzees are there, that you should like that. Okay, think about. Still hunters are there. Still the farming, like that, people are there. So even within the 600, 700 billion people, even now that continuity is there, but good number of people we have got evolved and we have come here. Now AI is coming. Okay. Now when AI is coming, and now we start using now you look at here, just the evolution of our learning is concerned. Say listen and learn. For example, I am talking now. You listen and you that way also you can learn. Then next, please. Yeah. Then another thing is something is displayed, looking at that also, maybe looking at the galaxy, whatever you told now, whether looking at outside or looking at the screens, whatever it is, there also you can learn. So more than one couple of people can learn that the facilities are available. Next, please. Another thing is, this is the way. Okay, I think that's what Siddha and Anna, they are all trying to give you an opportunity so that you people as a group can is some sort of the way of even slightly better learning of doing a combinedly way also learning is possible. So this is how the learning is keep on going. You can keep going forward. Yeah, this is another way of people doing. This is another way. There is imitating also. Why I'm telling is all the more because some parents are there. Because looking at the parents also, kids will learn. Not only from schools they have to learn, not only from teacher they will learn a lot more from the parents also. Okay, and what they do, how they behave, that is also it's a good amount of learning it's happening to the people. Yeah, next please. Now this is another way. That means another thing is you keep on trying, but most of the time you fail. Even that failure you are keep on learning, because now you look at here to start with, when you are aiming maybe away from the target so much away, slowly multiple failures will enable you to get closer to your target. So that is learning by repeated failing also possible. This is another way of telling about the learning is concerned. Next please. Another way is keep on winning, keep on succeeding. Your success is keep on coming. Even success also learning is coming. Okay, how you will manage the success, then you keep moving forward. Okay, when success comes, you are not stopping there, you enjoy the success, but still with that you learned something, you keep moving forward. This sort of things possible. So many schools are trying to give in some form or other this sort of thinking. Okay, that means you allow you to listen. That means they will talk to that, and allow to see something, allow to do something, and make you to fail repeatedly, so that you get strengthened your way of thinking and correcting and coming to the closer, or else allow you to win. But even the winning also you are managing and keep us learning. So this sort of way. And then next please. Yeah, then you can, this is in some exhibitions or something happening in your school. Let us assume you are forming as a team, and the team there is a possibility you do something, your other friend will do something, other friend will do something, all put together as a team you can do something. Okay, for that there is a leadership called for, and that means you will delegate the work and learn. Not everybody doing the same work, but all put together on common work. Okay, for that you delegate, learn, do that. Then only comes, as far as I am concerned, learning through the books. Okay, this is also called for. I'm not really not there, but this is one of the many facets of learning. Okay, this is how the various ways, various schools, other things are trying to impart that it will be done like that. So that's how why each kid, each student will have his own strength. Okay, somebody is good in running, somebody is jumping, somebody is running weightlifting, like that is there. Somebody is good for swimming. So each one, for some fellow who is very good swimmer, ask him to run 100 meters there, he will not do. A very good marathon runner, he ask him to go for a shot put throw, he may not be able to succeed. But that means understanding whose strength is what in learning also. Okay, in learning also there are various ways people will learn. So that is the requirement for the school atmosphere or the parents to understand what each student's strength is and try to align his learning around that. I think this is how various ways of thinking process for the pedagogy point of view, for the teaching point of view, curricular point of view, it's called for. But whether it's there or not required, but this is how it should be there. But when the 40 people are on the same class, all the different thing you want to do, different way also not possible. There are many things that keep evolving. In the next place. Now the thing is coming. That means listen and learn, observe and learn, do and learn, experiment and learn, and imitate and learn, fail and learn, success and learn, collaborate and learn. That's what delegation I told now. Finally read and learn. All these things, the way it's trying to do that. But now, in the emergence of AI, the possibility of a smart teacher or smart school coming, everything possibly can be encapsulated in a virtual way. Possibility exists. Okay, that means each student can select what way he wants. He knows what is his strength. That possibility exists. When that comes, what is the future of the teaching? What is the future of the schools? I raise the question. Okay, but all the students who learn like this. Okay, but just keeping a smart teacher, giving in a virtual reality mode, if you keep doing that way, somebody is keep doing that way, possibly something else we may lose the connect to the society. So you virtually will learn, but when along with the students, when you are sitting and doing, you learn more than that. What is your friend? His feeling you are able to understand, and what your strength and her strength or his strength all combined together, you're able to make something else. Okay, these are all. That's why I told world is not made by one person. World is made by thousands of people, and thousands of people, whomever they made, millions and billions of people make use of it. There are 2-3 varieties of people are there. Correct, no? So now, in whichever the field you get in, whether the user or you are the developer or you are the inventor, wherever you are there, you alone cannot do. You have to connect with the other people also. So that is another big learning school goes. So when you're coming in this mode, probably that connectivity may miss. Okay, so now why I am telling this thing is, these are all the various facets of thing is that though when AI is coming, so the schools and the educators need to see to that it is not people like our social animal I told, no, like that our people should not become social media animal. Okay, let's look at this media alone. From that alone, I learn if you do many, probably you may understand some of the technologies, but you may lose the human touch is concerned. So that is the way. So then the various ways of smartness of teaching is required, but along with that, how to give the human touch also called for. Your failures, delegation, and knowing somebody's strength and weaknesses, how you compound, these are also is called for. So what is that will give that, especially in this scenario of this concern, there only I thought space technology will provide that, because space technology, it encapsulates everything. Okay, they learn how to learn. That is a requirement. So with the space technology is the one area wherein you will learn how to learn forever. Okay, that means not only your own thing to start with, you will be happy with listening, learning, or observe. Any one of them or a few of them you will do. But age grows. Of every 5 years, 6 years, you come to know your way of learning also will change. Your way of learning may change. Sometimes you will do and change. Sometimes you delegate and learn. So in this, what all encapsulated that, you need not be there in everything, but you can be something for now. But in the age grows also, you will keep improving. That's also a possibility is there. So, but when that means learning how to learn is a more requirement than what the simply fact we actually are putting. For that only, I'm trying to see, as I looked at the space technology, it provides opportunity for every one of them. Listening and learning, observe and learning, do and learning, experiment and learning, imitate and learning, fail, and all these possibilities also existing in the satellite technologies concerned. Satellite making, launching, designing, and operating it, and deriving the applications. This will enable you for all those things to do. So the way for example, football helps your physical strength as well as your game. Similarly, satellite technology in the school level itself, when you start learning, and you can do it, because gone are the days it is not a rocket science to tell something difficult. Now we are bringing even the rocket science can be seen by our students. Okay, so that is the way you learn. A lot of intricacies you will learn in the process. What are I told listed here? This is the your learning process also can improve. Doesn't mean you have to tomorrow after learning you will become a rocket scientist. Need not. You can become a scientist, but you want to become a doctor, you want to become a lawyer, you want to become an advocate. Sorry, you want to go to an auditor, you want to be a politician, an actor. Whichever the field you go, the way in which you are learning will help you to learn that position and do. For that, satellite technologies, whatever Sudha, Anna, you are trying to give you in a various in a fun of making a satellite, fun of launching a satellite, fun of looking at the space, fun of looking at the satellite, the way in working is concerned. This is the thing. I'm trying to advocate the people. That's the reason even Tamil Nadu and India also, we are trying to bring in like computer classes, like robotic classes, like classes for AI. For the space also, we are trying to bring in the thing for the schools, such that let from school level itself, you learn through the satellite technology how to learn. That learning will help you subsequently, whichever the domain you go there. So this is the basic thing I'm trying to put forward before coming for our own conversation is concerned. Hope I am able to convey you that. That means learning is not just the classroom learning alone. It is much more than that requirement. Towards that, keeping satellite technology in front, you will learn many more at what I listed here. Everything will be part and parcel of that learning. So that is the one I'm trying to tell you on this particular day. Then I am open for your discussions. Is it okay for you? If somebody has the first any questions on this, I'll be happy to take it.
Thank you so much, sir, for your address. Thank you so much, Dr. Anand Rai, sir. It is a pleasure and an honor to listen to you today.
Yeah, please.
So just on this question, on this note, I would like to have a question, and which is, what inspired you to transition from leading groundbreaking space missions like the Chandrayaan and the Mangalyaan to mentoring students and empowering the next generation of innovators? This question is from Sri Ram in Dubai. If you're in the audience, please listen carefully.
Okay, this is the interesting question, but now you look at here, many places I told also, because this is my entering into the space technology become more like an accident, because my father almost mentored me, directed me there, and initially the very, very humble beginning, the satellite technology within India also. But notwithstanding that, somehow I got in there. But now after entering there, I could understand many more things in that domain. But our schoolings were not designed for that. Because of that, though opportunities were there, I had to struggle a lot. A lot of struggle is called for. So that's why it took a lot of time for us to do that. But today's thing is concerned, if you're able to mentor them, if you're able to give them an opportunity, there is a possibility of they come to the place, yes, they're ready to be used people. That's the requirement. Now, gone are the days when we joined, we can learn for over the years and we can do something. That is such a thing may not be happening now. One thing. Second thing is, now we have learned and we have to give back, because now the country has given opportunity, even with so many of whatever I told, failing and learning, which are all the things the part and parcel of my learning. But now, instead of every struggle we keep doing, and whether we can give them an opportunity, hand holding. For example, I have fallen doesn't mean my son or my grandson has to fall. That I can hand hold them and do that. I think something similar I am trying to see at the end of the thing for the society, how we can help them. So that's it. So that the same struggle, whatever I had, need not be the struggle for the upcoming society or upcoming people are concerned.
That's so wonderful to hear, sir. Thank you. And now we have a question from Jayashree from India. So she's asked, how has the India space program evolved over the years, and what are the future goals for ISRO?
Yeah, in India's program, as previously I told, Indian program started early 60s, very, very modest way, and launching a small sounding rocket. Almost the rocket was bought out from US and launched within Nitumba, Sriharikota. People like Kalam, they started the work, and very, very modest beginning. And we had repeated failures of our own launch vehicles also. And many things happened there. But notwithstanding that, yes, slowly acquired the things, and we learned. And now we are made a very, very steep exponential growth today. Almost all facets of the space technology. various types of satellites in terms of that, the launch vehicles, our own launch vehicle we are making, we are launching it, operating it. Many things are happening, remote sensing, communication, navigation, meteorological, the science, planetary missions, many things is happened there. Except manned mission, everything have been done. And manned mission also, another 3-4 years, I expect Indians going from Indian soil and safely coming back also going to happen. So that way, almost India is one of the frontliner in the space technology is concerned, having a self-sufficiency. And now moving forward, now it's beyond government of India, it's getting privatized also. So it's a lot of opportunities are coming, and even for the upcoming missions itself, ISRO will not make the satellites. Satellites will be made with a private company. Even the latest space docking experiments, that hardwares are fully realized by the private industry and coming. So private industries are coming big way. And so ISRO will be going more and more of a technology or new R&D missions, and routine missions will be done by the private industry. So because of that, a lot more is going to happen. And a new launch pad, one at Sriharikota, and another one new launch place, Kulasekara also coming. There, even the private launches also are possible. And today, some startups also have come. And I know Sudha and the team also haven't come to Chennai, and initial launches by our own people also keep happening. So that way, today an ecosystem is evolving such that a good number of activities like legs to automobile industry, space technology also evolving in a big way in India also.
That's amazing to know, sir. It's very nice to know that there are so many people focusing on space technology in our country and the future of it. In this, I would also like to remind all the participants, please, that the questions have already been sent beforehand. We would love to hear from you as well, but I am really heartwarming with the responses and all the raised hands that we have. But please be patient with us, because there is a lot of questions for sir. So we're really hoping to make the most out of his time, of course. And then we have our third question from Rayan Swarna Gupta in India, and also Gaurav. So they're asking more insight for resources and programs that are run by ISRO for children. So how could they probably approach learned people like yourself for guidance on their future careers, on studies and everything?
Okay, as I told there, even the space industry is taken up by the private industries, private firms, and similarly the education also it's coming that way. That is one of the thing the people like Sudha, because he was erstwhile our own colleague from ISRO. And now where various reasons now she's positioned her in the place. Something similar also, good number of people who are the space enthusiastic, or they wetted their hands and they are into the bringing this extra mile for their own aspirations also there. So they left ISRO, but they are ready to help the back. So that is one possibility. But another thing is ISRO being a big organization, and its main thrust is doing an R&D on a space and education point of view. Not much has been happened, but notwithstanding that, recently every year we select, I think around the month of December, a call is coming wherein across India, all the states, I think, but every state we are not able to take more than 10 people. That because even the whole thing is becoming more than 250 people now. 300 people, so like that it comes. So that those people, they will have an opportunity, something called Yuviga 2020, 2021, every year. Last year, 2024 also was there. Then we used to interact there. The people will be brought and they will be given some sort of a residential course for a month or so. And they will know what is happening there. And they will be also hands-on experience. This is what ISRO does. And beyond that, after +2, if JEE, if you are able to get through, like joining IIT, you can join Indian Space Science and Technology. That is owned by ISRO. So there you can get either science graduation, or you can get through a technology. Both way, science stream or technology stream you can come. And after graduating, you will be given an opportunity to join ISRO. So that is this is how ISRO is does. But beyond that, many universities, colleges, and other institutions like Space Tech, Corona, like the similar thing is happening in India also. So both the ways it's possible. The people who retired like me or Sudha, they are also part and parcel of that. And beyond that, ISRO also does, but there is a limitation. There is a limitation that ISRO cannot take care of everything, because their prime is not education. Their prime is for the R&D point of view.
Definitely, sir. That I hope that gives insight to our listeners on their pathway forward. And Manasha from India has asked, what leadership lessons did you learn during your tenure as the director of ISRO Satellite Center? If you could share your insight on that.
Okay, yeah. So that's why when I showed her the learning, I told it is not only it is a learning for my school days. It is a learning during that also. For example, delegate and learn. Okay. For example, a big project like Chandrayaan cannot be done by a single person. It is hundreds of people together working. But while doing, you should know who will do better, who will do faster, who will do as a team, such that when like a jigsaw puzzle, each one will be allocated, each work delegated, and that work when all put together, that becomes a Chandrayaan. Okay, that means that delegating the work and getting it done is one way of doing. Another thing is I showed somewhere imitation. That means somebody has to imitate me. I should behave a way in which, so that the leader has to be an example for that. For example, if I'm asking somebody to come early, somebody to complete the work, then we go. I should do first. When I do the first, then people definitely following me, they will do it. So it's a more like this. And another thing is, even if failure, we are not shutting down the system, and don't discourage in case of failure is there. That is the thing. Another thing is, you learn even when you succeed. Okay, there are so many successes being told behind me, but that no success should stop me because I succeeded. Okay, and success also given me some lesson. With that lesson, I can repeat the success. All the more important. Okay, so that is a learning. So that way, what I listed here, most of them, as I told, it is not my school learning, but it is learning within the organization. That learning, I thought whether I can give to the school student itself. No, that is the crux of the whole thing I'm trying to put. So what are listed there? I think actually I may imitate like Dr. Kalam. Imitate and learn, you told, na? So there's something like that. Each one of them, you look at here, I can connect myself from each one. I may read and learn also, but many other things also that is there. So that one, it is not a rocket science I told. For the rocket science, whatever I learned, that I'm trying to put it here. So my learning lessons are already enumerated there.
Thank you, sir. And I hope so many more students would definitely benefit from the work that you're putting into the space education forward.
Yeah.
And a little bit on your project. So I think Mohammad Rizwan, he had done the space science course with us, and he is curious to know, how did you feel when the Chandrayaan mission was successfully launched?
Okay, they went on record to tell our baby is on the way to the moon, like that. Because it is a launch day, it is just to be launched. Then, like a baby has born, but baby has to grow and go to the schooling, get to graduate and get an employment. It will have its own life, correct? No? So it is something like that. En route, go there and acquire around the moon and work around the moon and discover something from the moon. So these are all yet to come. So the launch day, I told our baby is on the way to moon. That means as a baby has born, how you feel like that, that is that. But still, all the worries, like baby has to grow properly, baby has to do the schooling properly, baby has to go to the college properly, baby has to work properly, earn properly, live properly. I think like that only my feeling was that. So it is for looking like my child going and expecting its graduation. I think that's done well. And today, like any other father, happy with the son. Now I'm happy with Chandrayaan.
That's wonderful to know, sir. And since on that note, you're talking about your child, literally, we have a question from a parent, I think, Mr. Baljeet Singh from India. And they've asked if how can parents make the kids more enthusiastic about space exploration?
Oh, that's wonderful, because I told always I used to tell my example only. Actually, to be frank, I was not knowing very great thing about space, even though I did my post graduation. Okay, because ISRO was coming very, very modest way. But notwithstanding that, it was my father. He was imbibing the interest of the space slowly. I was not knowing great about Indian space program, but elsewhere what's going on. Armstrong landing on the moon, and possibly the sounding rockets only that came, that probably it might came like that. So something like that, my father, whichever things, whatever he has, he was trying to put the things there. For example, Ambuli Mama, Chandamama, that means Ambuli is nothing but a moon. Okay, that even though it reads, basically dream about that. It's like that. It's keep on really. And another thing is do and learn is there, no? Doing and learning is the one thing which my father also told. Something you should do and see whatever you do, and it works. Okay, the clay, something is moving, something is running, something is something like that. So that way, definitely my father helped me how to read, and inspired me to how to read and do and learn and fail, and even failure, don't get better up. It's a failure is one way of knowing. Once next time you not fail same way. So something like that. And even the first rank, if I get it, doesn't mean you have to stop. You got to wait for the next year. Okay, something that means success also you should learn. So all these things in some other form, my father inspired. Now, if you look back, he didn't tell me like that at all. Now I'm only putting the dots there and seeing. So if we look back, definitely my father has a very big role for my upcoming is concerned. So similarly, I expect today's thing fathers also, because that time we are the 5 siblings. Okay, so they have to reach for 5 people. But now most of the houses, homes, they're having 1 or 2 children. So I think parents can do much better than what the previous generation has done.
We're hoping that the parents would take up that as well, sir, of course, for the future generations.
Yeah.
And of course, the Mars mission has been quite the spotlight for ISRO. And our students are very excited and curious to know about how was the cost-cutting procedures while they were also, going forward for the success of the mission. This is from Vishnu Narayan. He was also a student with us. And Dr. Divya Tripathi from Dubai has also asked us that what would be the biggest challenge that space scientists in India face apart from limited funds?
Okay, a big challenge is beyond the limited fund. Why India needs space? I think repeatedly people used to ask. I think slowly that's coming down. But it definitely, my days and Kalam's days and all, we used to get a thing, why India has to go to the space? I think that questions were being asked many times. But now I think we overcome that. My feeling is we overcome that. But even now, here and there, it's keep coming. That's unfortunate. Beyond budget is concerned. Coming to our Mars mission cutting thing is concerned. So there also, again, our learning goes because in spite of very humble beginnings, we could do our graduation, post-graduation, doctorate, and reasonably good we started there. So that way, originally, our childhood, we didn't have much of resources which I can spend extra vacancy. Whatever available within the things only we should manage. That is the bottom line of our upcoming is concerned. So whatever we ask for, 90% of them we may not get. 10% of item only we will get. Okay, 10 times if you ask it, probably one we will get. So that is our learning. So with that, when we are coming in here, so now we are given. We cannot ask a budget like whatever our other side people are asking. So, but if the budget is less, but we cannot do the same thing what others are doing. Okay. Same way what the others are doing. To go to the Mars, normally they make 4 hardwares. That means repeatedly we try and test it, and finally 5th hardware only will fly to the Mars. But we cannot afford to do that. But we have to go to the Mars. So that means we have to make only one model. That model has to be perfectly okay. To make that to happen, yes, we use a lot of computer simulations, other things, such that our hardware, what we make is finally only one, that hardware only goes. Another thing is, we didn't ask for a bigger, for example, my schooling, I used to go by walk only, not by a scooter, not by a car, something like that. That means going to the school, by walking also I go, but only thing is I have to start early. Similarly, we are not asking a big rocket, which is basically, you could look at a Saturn, is a rocket and whatever they're sent for the moon. So our PSLV is more than 15 times lesser than that. That means cost also 10 to 15 times lesser than that. With that PSLV itself, go to the moon or Mars also we have done. So like a walking, okay? Like walking means it is not slow, but our own way of, ingenious way of doing with that energy and doing. So that way, look at here, selecting the rocket, selecting the way in which doing the satellite, and the way in which you are reaching there. All the things, yes, minimal resources as possible, we used it. And now only we are talking. For example, I have not come to Dubai and talking. You have not come to India and listening to me. Sitting our places, we are doing it here. You believe me, even Chandrayaan, when we are doing, that time itself, we had something like this. Okay, not exactly the Zoom, but we have something called WebEx things enabled. So we need not go for the tour very often there. So sitting in the respective places, we can work for them. So when we working there, timing point of NASA timing or RISA timings and the JAXA timing was our timing, almost it will stretch over. That means given time, 24 hours, somebody are working. That means me and my team have to work minimum 18 hours per day. So that means working more time, lesser number of hardware, and the smallest humble PSLV, all put together, cost has come down drastically than anybody else.
Thank you, sir. And we've, of course, there's a movie on the entire Mangalyaan mission as well, which is so inspiring to watch, actually. And
sir is the mission director, and the character what you see is actually, showing what he has done in real life. Okay.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really amazing.
Yes.
Actually, the director came to my campus and seen, because director's sister happened to one of my colleagues. Okay, so that's why they would have seen some of the characters there also. Yeah.
That's so interesting to know. And of course, Mangalyaan is phenomenal. And as you are known to be the moon man of India, naturally our students have questions for the Chandrayaan-1 mission, which is like, how is it planned, and what happened to the Chandrayaan-2 Vikram lander, and any possible plans for the future space exploration. This is our question from Fawaz, one of our students.
Yeah, the future is concerned like 1, 2, 3. When you are doing the second standard, now third standard you have to go, third, fourth you have to go. We have to keep graduating. So similarly, after Chandrayaan 1, 2, 3 we have done, and fourth is offering. Fourth is going to be sample return mission. It will softly land on the moon like Chandrayaan 3 and take the samples and come back to the Earth safely. So this will a prelude for the possibly the next human to go and come back to the Earth is concerned. So now coming to the Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 1 is, you look at here, after so many missions have gone to the moon by US or Israel, USSR or other countries. But initial 60s and 70s have gone, and the 80s onward they stopped going, because all those missions could not see any worthwhile thing in the moon. Worthwhile means they think it's not a fertile, it is no water is there. So with all these things were there, then they started going towards Mars. That is the reason time frame India for various reasons. For example, today many people got enthusiastic, because I myself worked for nearly 60 missions, but my name is known only for Chandrayaan. Okay, and many it's like the mission is enthusiastic, but original purpose of the mission was to inspire the people only. That is the original purpose. But we are going nearly 30-40 years gap of other missions have gone to the moon. But previous missions, nothing has been discovered worthwhile. So then this mission, what we are going to do? Yes, you can enthusiast the people, but this also should not become another no result or not enthusiastic research missions not become. So that is the reason we carried so many instruments which can do a remote sensing of the whole moon. So the way in which you have gone to the moon, not go around the moon like this. They go around the moon and land on the place. Okay, they will land on the place, land landed. But they have not landed near the poles or here, and they have not seen the other side also. So now we wanted, instead of going like this, we want remote sensing, go around the moon like this. But moon also will evolve on its own axis. So like that, when we go like this, when we have DGen instruments, by the 30-40 years, so many developments have come. With these instruments, you go from 100 kilometers, each and every portion of the whole moon can be scanned. So that way, if you do it, even by remote sensing, you will be able to understand whether the moon contains water or not. Any place, somewhere else, whether it will be there, moon will contain water or not. We want to do that. So that is the purpose we went with the modest PSLV. Slowly only we moved there, and going over there, we got the orbit around the Mars, around the moon in polar orbit. So then when it is waiting for a couple of months, each of the instruments are looking the entire moon. So then we could see the places where they have not landed, especially poles, and near southern poles and all, in the craters which have not seen the sunlight for the ages. There, in the form of ice, good amount of water has been seen. And other places where the sunlit regions, water molecules have been seen, those things will get transported via operation of various things and will go and settle on the moon. So because of this, during the daytime of the moon, something called Tenos atmosphere also getting generated. So this is what the first instrument has seen when after reaching the moon. One instrument we have thrown out from the our orbiter. So that was keep going towards the moon for 27 minutes flight. While going down from 70 kilometers onwards, it has seen the water molecules in the so-called Tenos atmosphere, which got evaporated from the moon and keep coming there. So then we have seen on another instrument the surface water molecules. Then another instrument, the shadowed regions, ice in the form of in the polar ice. Okay, so then Chandrayaan-2, we want to land that place where the water abundance is seen. But unfortunately, that could not be landed. The last leg, there is some mishaps happened. So instead of this way to land, last leg it got turned. Okay, so then before reacting, so with that force, it has went and hit on the head-on on the surface, and it got collided. It got disintegrated. So that's what happened for Chandrayaan-2 is concerned. But that has been understood. So Chandrayaan-3, that has been corrected, and so the repeated time it was tested. So when Chandrayaan-3, when we went, it went very smoothly. It landed on the near the South Pole, and it has done the job. So now Chandrayaan-4 will be repeat of Chandrayaan-3 until landing, but it will come back also. Okay, it will go in the 2-mission configuration. It will come back along with the sample. So this is how it's going. So beyond that, we expect probably a lot of things are happening to go back to the moon. I told 30-40 years before Chandrayaan-1, people didn't go to the moon because they told moon need not go. But now, discovery of water on the moon, a lot of missions are started going towards the moon, including UAE. I think UAE also on mission to the moon is was there, and Israel is planning, and US is again back to the moon, Russia is back to the moon, China many missions to the moon. So now there is a possibility of a human colony, a international lunar thing on the polar regions of the moon. The possibility exists. Artemis mission is coming. So therein possibility of India also being a part of that also there, whether India separately or collectively at the future lunar outposts are very much possible. So very many things are happening. So that may open up in a much better way a possibility of helium-3, an elemental thing which will help for the future energy point of view. It may help for the whole generation. So like that, many times I told there, like a Gulf for this generation, the future Gulf is going to be on the moon. So like how we there in the Gulf, like that we also will be there. Next generation of people, not me, people like you are sitting there, and there is a possibility you be a part and parcel of that thing, bringing a future energy solutions, so energy sources from the moon. So very many possibilities exist. So everything Chandrayaan-1 started. I think otherwise people could have forgotten, people could have not even thought about that. So Chandrayaan-1 is the reason for that. Chandrayaan-2, there is a setback, but Chandrayaan-3 we recovered. Chandrayaan-4 will continue. The future will be in a much, much better way for the lunar exploration is concerned.
No, it is so exciting to hear about the future plans for possibly colonies to the moon, or how collaborations are working in place for India. That's quite a proud moment actually for us.
Yeah.
And on that note, we have, based on the operations of, since the last few questions have been on that, Zaid Mirza from Dubai has asked a question. He's very curious to know if ISRO has explored the use of ferrofluids for fuel injection or propulsion in rockets. So any insights would be greatly appreciated from you.
Okay, ferrofuels is at the inception state, but my feeling is, along with my some of my students, we are working for our CubeSats. Because CubeSats today, the majority of them don't carry any fuel because they work only passively. But if you are able to bring in some propulsion system, that will help a better way of doing a CubeSat. So, so this solution, I think it will happen for the smaller amount of fuel carrying point of view to help. So that way, the effort is today to start for the CubeSats to fit with this system and do rocketry. I doubt it will be happening, but satellites is like nothing like a space station. Yes, I think the possibility exists wherein you don't spend huge, because now you'll get a few tons of the things we are talking about the fuel for the rocketries. So that may not be more conducive, but whereas where the smaller requirements are there, but which today we don't have. For example, CubeSats do not carry a propulsion system, but this system will fit in very nicely there. But CubeSat also, because many systems can miniaturize, CubeSats also can do a better job also. Okay, smart satellites possibilities there. So the smart satellites of CubeSat versions, this is already R&D is going on lab level, so that probably will emerge.
Great, that I'm sure he would be very happy to know that. And we have one question from our student as well, Siddhant Vedula, and he's asked if on the 25th of January, which was yesterday, there was a special planetary alignment, the planetary parade, if I'm not wrong. So planets near to the moon. So this is, he wants to know why that happens and how that happens. He's just curious to know.
No, it is basically, look at here, it is basically things are not in align. So first and foremost, you look at here, they are all in the various, you put a center of the moon, a center of the sun, and around that you put a, typically the circles, okay, circles or ellipses, you keep drawing it there, okay. But now what is happening is, each planetary system, okay, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, okay, all these things, each one will have its own velocity, orbital velocity keep moving, okay, in various places. So now when it's keep happening, definitely there will be some time, okay. Some of them, when we're looking from Earth, in the thing, some of them in this orbit here, there, but few millions of kilometers away, different. But notwithstanding that, they are getting aligned once in a while. Possibility exists. Okay, you draw and you put, and various velocities you keep moving there, and this sort of alignments once in a while. For example, when the clock is there. Okay, when the clock, the second needle goes one way, minutes needle goes in another way, hour needles goes in another way. But each one of them, one is keep on hitting now, coming aligning. So something similar. When the keeps are revolving, once in a while that's coming is there. So that's how we are able to predict also. Okay, we are not just seeing, oh, it's coming like that. We are not telling. We pretty well we know this is going to come, or this many days it's going to align. So the so-called alignment is some few degrees. That few degrees corresponds to few millions of kilometers. So because various orbits are concerned, so that easily we can predict and we can tell like that. Like a clock behind me. Where the needles will touch, similar thing. I think similar thing is happening there. It's only it is a solar clock, not only the solar thing, solar system clock. You assume that way. So that needles are getting aligned. Same thing is happening here also.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. And I think in the interest of time, that would be our last question. And we are truly indebted to you for spending time with us and answering our queries very patiently, sir. And it was an absolute honor to listen to you. And we're definitely looking forward to the next space science programs that Ms. Dr. Sri Sudha and EduTech for Space team plans for the students in the future. And I would like to call Mr. Ajay Sharma, the co-founder for Kaizen, for his closing remarks and vote of thanks, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. M. Annadurai, for your presence here with us among all of us. Really heartfelt gratitude to you and Dr. Sri Sudha for organizing this, and the entire Kaizen team and EduTech for Space team. Okay, and we are, I understand all the students and parents are so enthusiastic, and we have received an overwhelming response. There are lots of questions which we wanted to take it up, but because of paucity of time, our sincere apologies. We have not been able to take it, and we will, make sure that these questions reach out to him or Dr. Sri Sudha, and you get some response or the other. I would also like to thank you for your enlightening, presentation on the space technology in space, and which was very inspiring. And we definitely appreciate your valuable time once again, sir, for both your speech and your question and answer session. Our sincere thanks to Dr. Sri Sudha once again, Mr. Vishwanathan from EduTech for Space, for all the learning and the growth that you are providing to our students. And we would like to thank the teams both from Kaizen as well as EduTech for Space for the tireless effort they have put in organizing and making the session and the space science program truly a success story in the UAE for school kids in particular. Thank you once again to all the students, to all the avid learners and parents for your active participation. Once again, special thanks to Mr. K. Palanival, who is the founder and correspondent from the Holy Principle group of schools from Chennai, and Mr. Rajesh Fernando, our dear friend, who has been supporting us in all our Kaizen programs. A special thanks to Mr. Manu Gupta from Your Skill Story for all your support and your sincere efforts. Thank you, all the parents and students, once again, for all your support, effort, and encouraging students in their learning curve. It was really interesting, Dr. Annadurai. Once again, a heartfelt thanks from the team at Kaizen and EduTech for Space and all the students and parents to be among us and answering us on some of the questions and enlightening us with your story, sir. Thank you once again, everyone.
Thank you. Do well. Keep it up.
Yeah. Anything, Dr. Sri Sudha, you would like to add?
No, it's what a way we conclude the Republic Day with a true patriot who has contributed to the realm of space science and technology. It's a pleasure.
Yes. A lot to learn from you, sir. And of course, from Dr. Sri Sudha. Okay, she has been beacon of hope for school children here in the space science arena. And we hope we will be able to roll out, programs for the school kids who are avid learners and would like to enhance their space technology, education in the UAE and beyond.
Yeah, definitely. I feel, as I told repeatedly, the space technology provides a lot of interdisciplinary thing, and it's a team building and the give and take, and there many things can build up. So that way, the people get the early. Initially, people thought about it will be too early and people may not able to match. I think that is the fallacy. I think we can break out that.
Yes.
Definitely students also can do it. It's not that rocket science, we can keep them away is not the correct thing. Bringing them at the early, we will get some better benefits also. So some of the questions I could see, though I have not answered, some of the questions are really, that means definitely my school level, I am nowhere near these students are asking. So that means they come to that level, okay. But for such a people, don't give an opportunity. That is a mistake, will become honest.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so that's how I think from educators and parents. Definitely, this is the thing. And this generation is definitely, I hope, a lot more they will do, and they will make the world to be more livable than what we are going to live with them. Then,
Yeah, sure. We have tremendous confidence in the this future generation, and with the inspiring leaders who have come from modest beginnings and have been able to make a hallmark in the space science and other arenas. I particularly liked Learn How to Learn Forever. You're still a learner at this age.
yeah.
Which is a salute to you, sir. Yeah. So please keep inspiring us. And thank you once again, Dr. Shri Sudha and Mr. Vishwanathan, for being the partners with us in the UAE. And over to you, Dr. Shri Sudha.
Yeah, thank you for the time. So we conclude the program for the day. And I request the participants can leave the forum now. We will be just follow our websites or social media for any of the space science program and awareness program. You can get benefited. There will be a lot more such talks as well. You can get benefited. Thank you.
Yeah. There's a feedback. If you are willing to provide any of the students and parents, please feel free to write to us, and we would like to address all your queries and questions. Yeah.
The feedback form can be sent over mail as well for them to take it up further.
Sure, we'll do that. Yeah.
And I think yes, thank you, students, once again. You can leave the session. We can close the session for today.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Have a nice evening and happy Republic Day to everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Sir, you can, Vishwanath is also there. We will just meet towards the end.
Okay, fine. Okay, bye, guys.
Lot many students from Chennai has joined as well.
Oh,
Some schools, that's why you can see faces.
Yes, we had some schools from Chennai, through some connections, who were willing to participate, and they showed keen interest in joining. So apart from the UAE, 1 or 2 schools and our regular students here. So.
Okay,
fine.
You only have to
you-
close their session.
Yeah. Can we start? Ananya, can you take up of clearing the forum?
We request
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
parents to leave now.
They're reluctant to leave. That is the thing.
Yeah. So
There
we
are
can just
people
do that. Yeah.
Some
who
people
still
want to join.
joining in.
Some people are trying to join also. Good. See you. We'll come back. I'll come back, please.
Or maybe we do another meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably we can do one more meeting or something like that. I'll just ask Vishwanath, are you there?
Yeah, so I'm here.
Yes.
So I suggest we close this session and we have another meeting.
Yeah.
No, I'm.
No, you also can do that. Anna can do that, keeping only
Yeah.
for us here.
Yes. Yeah.
I think we are coming down with the numbers. We'll do that first.
Dr. Shri Sudha ma'am, can we please close the recording as well for the
Yeah,
session?
I'll stop recording. Yes.
Request and urge all students and parents to leave the session now.